What's happening? Because you know it's your boy B-High Radio. Shout in as always. I got my podcast partner off in this thing. OG Gangsta Wicked, a.k.a. Big Galaxy of Ghetto Mafia.
Yes, sir. I'm in the building, man. I got to, before we get started though, B-High, and jump into these crazy topics that we got today, I want to show some love to Randy Moss. For a lot of people out there, if you don't know, Randy Moss has been diagnosed with cancer.
Yeah.
I think he's went through one round already of chemo.
Yeah.
If he hasn't went through a round, he's getting ready to go through a round of chemo. It touched me personally because I went through the battle with cancer.
Yeah.
Now I didn't have the same type of cancer he had. Knock on wood. Mine was skin cancer. It was all in my head, on my fingers. You remember I had to get half my finger. They were talking about amplitude, taking my finger off.
Yeah.
Because it went down to the bone.
Yeah.
So just that, scared the shit out of me. It made me change a lot of stuff. So I want to throw prayers up for Randy Moss. I view Randy Moss as, a lot of people say Jerry Rice, but I view Randy Moss as the greatest receiver that I have ever seen.
Yeah.
I watched a lot of football. When Randy throw that hand up like that, I don't care if it's 5 people used to be on him. You know what I'm saying?
Well, when your name becomes slang, you just got Moss.
You just got Moss.
Then you know what's going on.
Exactly. And also too, watching his career. I was there when a lot of us was when Randy, would score a touchdown and pull his pants down. Play like he pulling his pants down. So we go from that Randy Moss as a young man to a grown man right now that has a family, that has a lot of fans around the world that's praying for him and stuff. So I just want to give him my prayers, throw him up in my prayers. What I'm saying, to kind of watch from the sideline and hope the best for Randy Moss.
Same thing here. Thoughts and prayers are with him and everybody else that's fighting cancer as well, man. Stay strong, fight the good fight, and get well off in this thing.
Yes, sir.
In trending topics now, we recently was speaking about Jay-Z and Diddy's situation. Well, Jay-Z lawyer, he's come out and said, there is no friendship or long-time bond here. Just because they know each other, that doesn't mean anything. So, I think he was trying to distance Jay-Z from Diddy in the case.
I saw that. I saw that. You can't make me laugh. I saw that. And you know what? When I first heard that, I had the same thought that probably you had and millions of other people have had.
Yeah.
Nigga, we done seen you on 30,000 goddamn pictures and videos with Puff over the last 30 years.
Yeah.
One video per week and 2 pictures per week for the last 30 years of you and Puff. But as I reflected on, my relationship with other artists, as I reflected on how the industry goes, I kind of had to remember that just because you are in those pictures, that he was in those pictures with Puff, and maybe some videos, he could be telling the truth.
Yeah.
There are artists that I've been knowing here in Atlanta for 30 years, 30 plus years. I'm not gonna call any specific names, but if you went down my timeline at The Real Ghetto Mafia, you might see 15 different pictures if you stroll long enough for certain artists that I have been with, that from back in the day to recently. You might see us at a club. You might have ran them at the Waffle House or whatever. But I've never been invited over for Thanksgiving. I don't know their parents.
Yeah.
I don't know their kids.
Yeah.
I don't know their wife.
You don't know what they do when they leave your presence.
I don't know what they do. It's a relationship, a business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? An associate. Yeah. And I have 30-year-old associate relationships. And if you just on the surface just saw me, smiling like this in a picture with a couple of the rappers, then that rapper done went and done something, or I done went and done something, doesn't mean that either one of us was included in whatever the bullshit was.
Yeah.
So I can feel him when he says that. A lot of people are gonna look at that and say that, know, what Jay is trying to distance himself, and that's exactly what it looks
Yeah.
like. But I don't know their relationship. We talked about it the other day, behind we was in here, and I said, you know, we always assume the worst about, you know, our brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. Oh man, they've been on pictures together, man. They was on video. I saw them laughing, they having a drink. That must have been the other drink that wasn't spiked.
Yeah.
Or that might have been this, that might have been that. I noticed that a lot of the people, the fans and stuff, and just regular people, they put blame on who they don't like, but people who they do like, they make an excuse for them. So there's a lot of people say, oh yeah, well, Obama was at the party too. But we know he wasn't doing nothing. You know, he was with Michelle. Trump was there. But we know he wasn't doing that. So Jamie Foxx was there.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, they tried to kill him at the party.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if it makes sense for a particular person and it fits their ideology,
Yeah.
then they'll give a person a pass. But if they just don't like them, there's a lot of people that think just like us. You know, okay, so Jay could have been at some parties. Every time Jay see him, he might have high-fived him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My man, you're doing good. You're another black brother. It's only a few of us that are billionaires.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't have a lot in common with a lot of niggas anyway. You can understand my struggle, Puff, as far as, you know, the status goals of our economic status.
Exactly.
The category that we're in. You can understand that better than we can be high at this particular point.
That's
you understand
right.
what I'm saying? You understand the troubles of a billionaire.
Exactly.
So that could be a draw.
Yeah.
That could be something that, yeah, I come to a party, yeah, I high five, yeah, I talk shit, and I'm gonna take my ass home.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? I wasn't there, so I don't really know. But I do want to just say that, you know what I'm saying, it doesn't mean just because we have saw videos and we have saw pictures that that Jay was, you know what I'm saying, you know, involved in the same type of behavior that Diddy was. It looks like it was, you know, from the outside looking in, it looked.
Well, see, my thing is this, though. For the way that case to kind of blow up in everybody's face that was trying to get Jay in there, the people that pointed the finger at him, were they as quick to, you know, reconcile that and say, you know what, we were wrong.
Right.
Because, you know, with her statements being false, Jay-Z got a lot of bad publicity behind that.
Absolutely.
Man.
Absolutely.
He could have lost that NFL deal behind that.
Correct. And we talked about that. You and I talked about that yesterday. Y'all go back and check that one out about, you know what I'm saying, what's the upside of somebody saying something about you? How do we benefit from, you know what I'm saying, from that? I mean, a lot of people like, man, Jay should have just sued her. Sue her for what?
She ain't got nothing.
People don't realize it costs more money than what you're going to get to sue, you know what I'm saying, broke motherfuckers that have made allegations for you to, because a lot of times, I said all time, a lot of times the brokest people that come from up on the rock, if they have anything that they could empower themselves, bring attention to themselves, write a book, get into the tabloids, make some money, they're gonna do it. What does that person have to lose? If I go out to Jay, if I was at a party and I know nothing happened, but I see everybody else talking about this, what do I have to lose by saying, hey, you know what, he did this to me, or she did this to me, or blah blah blah, they spiked this, or they beat me up at the, what do I have to lose?
Your prediction going into 2025 about the black millionaires and billionaires out here, because right about now it seems like everybody is kind of catching something. It's some kind of attack going on.
Right.
How crazy do you think it's going to get in 2025? What's your Cat Williams prophecy?
Well, Cat, first of all, you know what I'm saying, Cat, he said a lot of stuff that was true, and I told you from the beginning, some stuff was true and some stuff was bullshit. Some stuff was just, you know what I'm saying, out of anger. You can never tell what a person's anger really is. A person's anger change in the middle of their statements.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Nigga might not knew he was mad until he started thinking about it as he was telling you the story, and they said all of a sudden they got mad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So with Cat Williams, you know, he did come out and apologize to Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm attacking another black man, blah, blah, blah. These are things you probably should have thought about before you don't say the man's name and call them out kind of bitches and hoes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at least he came back and rectified it and straightened it out. That takes a lot also. When you're wrong, and you know, it takes a man to come back and say, you know what? As I reflect, I was wrong about that.
Yeah.
But I think that that a lot of those, you know, saying like what we call gatekeepers, because Cat put the name on it.
Yeah.
We didn't know the name at first, but now it's the gatekeepers. I think that a lot of stuff that's being said is gonna be said. A lot of stuff with different people is true, but a lot of stuff is bullshit. So meaning like the only right now in my life, the only reason why, you know, John Doe ain't come and say I hit him across the head with a ball on in 1996 in Sharon Showcase is because I'm not a billionaire.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now time I become a billionaire and it's out there, when you give me my Christmas billion, but time a person feels like I have something, now all of a sudden, oh well, let me tell you what Wick did to me. You know what I'm saying? They have nothing to lose. Them niggas stumped me out in the goddamn club. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas did it. And because of that right there, now I got a twitch of, you know, niggas say any goddamn thing. And I want money for this. So I want to go in and I want to tell my story. The last 45 years have been fucked up because of what Wick did long time ago. Now, while Wick was broke, it wasn't a problem. You didn't have the twitch.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But time you feel like I got some money, and that even if you don't win this, let me shoot in the dog. Maybe I might hit something. And let me go after Wick. Maybe I can get something. Maybe I can get some exposure. Maybe I can get a few people to pay me to come on their podcast and say whatever. I can say 90% of the truth, but the part about the twitch really came from when I had a stroke. You understand what I'm saying? But I can tie that to Wick.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, some stuff that Cat, you know, said, you know, was true, but a lot of stuff was bullshit. And as black people, we have to, you know, I look at a lot of this stuff as entertaining. I look at the same stuff that everybody else looks at. Only thing difference with me is I don't take it home with me. I don't sleep on it. I don't ponder on it. I don't try to make a judgment off. I wonder if Jay was really, if Jay said that they were associates in the industry, I'm gonna take it at face value until something is proved different. And that's what the point I was making the other day, that a few people came, most people got the point that you and I was making. Because I said, there's going to be people that's going to come in the comments and say that we're defending Jay or we're defending Puff. We're not defending nobody because we don't know him.
Exactly.
What we are defending is the right not to be said that you're guilty of something that has not been proven yet. Because we can all look guilty of something. Behind, how many times have I told you, if you look across the street and see me arguing with my old lady, it looks like I'm the aggressor. But I get aggressive when I'm talking. I'm like this. I'm here.
Exactly.
You don't know that. What I might just came across with her. What, you don't empty my bank account. You know, when they goddamn bought Christmas for all your Christmas, for your side of the family, my side of the family got shit. You went over the budget. That's what you saw me cussing her out about. You know, why we didn't talk about this? You know, but I look aggressive. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, I defend, you know, until you show me something about a person. I go on what I see, not what other people tell me. And we have a bad habit of that in the black community. Tell them something, they'll believe it. That's what got us in the situation that we in right now. Goddamn hook or crook, been bamboozled. Hey, come on over and jump on this shit right here. We're gonna go for a ride. We're gonna go fishing. Well, see how that worked out for us. You understand what I'm saying? Stop believing everything that people say, and what's done in the dark is gonna come to light. I know that's cliche, but it's gonna come out. You're not gonna be able to hide behind it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna come out. So right now, I don't see nothing that would make me sit on this podcast right now and say that, you know what I'm saying, Jay-Z is a lying sack of shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it comes out something else, you know, I see a video of him and Puff, you know, are engaged in what the girl said or what this person said or what that person said, then you know what? I mean, I can easily say, well, you know what? I made that statement about him before I saw the video. I made the same statement about Ray Rice before I saw the video. I made the same statement about Puff before I saw the video. Once I saw the video of him kicking her back loose, then I came back and I recant. I say, you know what? Maybe I didn't know Puff. You know what I'm saying? I'm going on what I see now, and this looks like what Cat was describing. So chalk one up for Cat. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, Jizzle, it's just, you know, right now, man, we're in a dimension of just haters.